at that. Best thing ever. So happy. Look at that. I mean, that is incredible. I'm excited. The good people at Andy Cine have sent me another gift, and I'm extremely, extremely grateful for all their support. They're very generous and they make some great stuff. I've talked about a lot of this stuff on this channel before, some lights in particular, the Andy Cine R1 RGB light and also the mini LED light as well, so worth checking out. And what they've kindly sent me this time is a 13.3 inch portable monitor. It's like a tablet. I've not even opened this yet, I've not tried it, and I'm gonna do a dedicated video to it as well. But first looks, if I can get it out, here we go. There's the thing. Oh, that's a protective screen. There. I'm really excited to try this. What I think I'm gonna do is plug it into my Mac for like an external second display for an effects window in Premiere or something like that, or also use it for drawing or writing on and overlaying that text into my videos. So I'm really excited to start using this and do a review as well and show you what it's like. So thank you again, Andy Cine, really appreciate it. A few weeks ago I went out on location to film a music video, and it was a really nice scenic location, and for the type of video that it was, I needed some really smooth shots, so I decided to bring the DJI Ronin S gimbal. Before this I actually had the Zhiyun Crane 2 and it was great. I never had any issues with that gimbal. The only thing I didn't quite like about it and made it a bit uncomfortable, especially when you're filming weddings all day, is the cylindrical grip. It was really quite straining on the thumb. So I thought I'll swap to the DJI because that's got a nice proper grip. At the time I had the Sony a7 III, so I actually got the Ronin SC, the smaller version, and that was really good because it had the locks. So while you're not using it, you could lock the mechanism in place and it doesn't flap about everywhere. That's something that this one lacks. I really don't like it when you turn the motors off and it just flaps everywhere and you're carrying it and it's just all over the place. That's something that I really don't like about this. What I noticed on the SC and on the S is that from the first time I started using it, it never felt as responsive as the Zhiyun Crane. And I know you can dive deep into the settings on the app and change the controls, but I've done that and it still doesn't feel quite right. I didn't have long on this shoot, and that's quite common in a lot of videos that you're making. You've got to be very quick. So when time's of the essence, you don't want to be messing around with stuff. I needed to get of low down shots and shots that started down low and then went up high. I really felt like this form factor, the way it is, the grip being underneath the camera, it makes it really difficult to get a range of different types of shots. And it occurred to me that you really do need to make sure that the gear is right for the job, and how much of an impact it has when you've not got the right tools. By the way, I'm not saying this is not a good tool, they're very well built. However, you need to get what works for you and what works for the particular job that you're doing at the time, because it was made very difficult with things not working as well as I needed it to. And you'll see, I'll show you some of the clips, it just wasn't responding in the right way at all. And if I were to spend a load of time setting it up and trying to get it right, that would have been it. The sun would have gone down and it wouldn't have been right. So I feel like it's time to try something else. And I never had any problems with the Zhiyun Crane, and I'm thinking about switching back. So what I'm going to try is the Zhiyun Weebill S. I've never tried something with the overslung mode, or sorry, I can't do two things at once. This is cool. I've never used anything with this sort of form factor where you can go into overslung mode really easily and hold it above instead of underneath. Most of the stuff that I do, I need to be able to do that. But here, you've got the option of having this handle underneath as well, so you've got the best of both there. Now, because this is quite a small and lightweight gimbal, I was worried that it wasn't going to take the weight of the EOS R and the heavy lenses, but after a bit of digging I did see that quite a few of the pros were using it that actually use EOS R cameras as well, so that gave me a bit of faith, and they all said that they really liked it and it was going to become their main gimbal. That gave me some confidence. What I'm really looking forward to is how lightweight this is. So here we go. Crikey. And what I'm going to do as well is, once I've had a little bit of a play with this, I'm going to do a comparison video between the DJI Ronin S and the Zhiyun Weebill S as well. I am hungry. I think it's, well, I had pizza earlier, so it's not pizza time soon, it's pasta bake time soon, I think. DJI box, Zhiyun Weebill box. Quite a bit different, which is fine, I don't mind that. And the design of DJI stuff is incredible. However, if you want to carry the gimbal in the designated box, you've got to alter your gimbal anyway. So if you get it set up and balanced correctly, you've got to undo all that and get it in this box. It'd be good if they just made a generic shape that it fit in and you could put it in there, but it still kept it secure, rather than having like specific shape that you had to put it back to. Does that make sense? I think you know what I mean. I mean, it might be the same for this. I don't know yet. It looks like it, so I might be eating my words. So this, oh my god, it's tiny. It's tiny. This has what I'm super pleased with. It has the little locks on it, which I'm really happy about. I love that. It's not flapping about all over the place. Super happy about that. Look at the size of it, it's tiny. Lightweight, that is heavy. Look at the difference. Right, so first impressions. It's made out of a mixture of plastic and metal as well, so it's not going to be anywhere near as durable as this, but I know for a fact that's going to be so much easier. Let's see what this little tripod's like. So you can mount it here for underslung mode. That's great. That feels good actually. That's quality, because that's metal and rubber, so that feels just as good. In fact, that feels better than the DJI one, because that's the plastic version. There we go. So we have got the option of having a longer handle, or we can hold it with two hands if we need. That's great. Right, that's what that's like. Oh, it's just really compact. That's what I like. Compact, because everybody knows when you're carrying gear around, it gets heavy, it gets bulky to carry, so a small little piece of equipment like this, basically as close as handheld you can get, the better. Can I look at the size of that? Let's just compare. Look at that. No brainer. I mean, there is a difference. For not that much extra, you're getting a massive step up in build materials with the DJI. But if this works as well as it claims to, and everybody says it does with the Canon EOS R especially, then the size and the weight of this is well worth it. I'd pay more for convenience over build quality, because I'm generally quite careful with everything that I own anyway. So if I don't drop it, then it should be all right. Okay, right, so let's test this quick release plate, shall we? That is great, because then that goes exactly back to where you left it. It's so much better. That is how you want it to respond, and that's just straight out of the box. I've not even set it up yet. selfie mode. This works fine actually in selfie mode because you can actually hold it. Here we go. This is great. There we go. Look at that. Best thing ever. So happy. So happy. Look at that. So you've got the option of holding it with two hands like this, two hands like that. That is so beneficial. Or underslung mode, and you've got the extra. I mean, that is incredible. I'm excited. Oh, I'm so impressed. I am so impressed. Love that moves so much better than this without any setup whatsoever. Anyway, right, so I just wanted to tell you my thoughts behind it and why I was thinking of switching to the Weebill S over the DJI. I know some people are probably going to be slating me in the comments for this decision, and I do love the Ronin, but for me and what I need, this just seems like a better option, and hopefully when I've tested it, it is exactly what I need. I just wanted to bring you along on that little story really, because a lot of people say gear doesn't matter, and yes, that's true, but how I interpret that is gear shouldn't hold you back from creating. However, the wrong gear holds you back from creating something of better quality. I'm going to make sure that's right. I'm just going to sit on that for a minute because I can feel the comments coming in already, but I think you know what I mean. If you've got a specific idea in mind that you need to execute on, for example, a really smooth shot, and your gear doesn't let you have that, then it's the wrong piece of gear and your gears let you down. You can get around that by improvising, using other ways to get a similar type shot, but if the gear that you do have is letting you down on the day, then you need to think about doing something different or getting a different piece of gear. So that was my thoughts. I just wanted to show you the unboxing. I'm going to do a full review on it, and I'm going to do a comparison, and I'm looking forward to using it. So stay tuned for those videos. So all the links will be down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more gear reviews and tutorials. Head over to the Instagram account for behind the scenes announcements and bloopers, and I will see you over there. And I think that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Look at this beast. I'm so excited. I'm going to see if the EOS R fits on it. See you later.